are we here? Why do we come together every year to honor the memory of Dr. Martin Luther King? A society where people act like Dr. King was Santa Claus. And you wonder why young people sit up and laugh at us when we up here singing and jumping around. The image that we have of Dr. King is him standing on the Washington Monument, letting us all know that we have a dream. And now everybody's talking about Dr. King's dream. But let me give you another picture of King. 39 years ago, Dr. King stood up on April 3rd, 1968. Stood up in Memphis, Tennessee, in a spot very similar to the one I'm standing in now. He looked out over the crowd and perhaps thinking about all of the hell that they had gone through. Perhaps thinking about what he knew that you as young people would go through. Looked out over the crowd and said to them, I've been to the mountaintop. I've looked over into the promised land. People got excited about that. But they didn't know that the very next day, on April 4th, 1968, that Dr. King was walking out of his hotel room, and a guy by the name of James Earl Ray took a gun and put a bullet through his heart. One day he said, I've been to the mountaintop. Couple of months later, he said, I have a dream. But now our great American hero is lying on the ground in a pool of blood. That's where this celebration began. But why did he die? Dr. King died, young people, because he believed that your freedom was the most important thing in the world. But wait, and his idea of your freedom, touch your neighbor and say your freedom. His idea of your freedom was so threatening to the status quo of America that they decided we're going to take this man out. Because we don't want you sitting in things like this listening to anything about freedom. The old folks used to say freedom. Oh, freedom over me before I be a slave. I'll be buried in my grave. And so we come here today, we sit and we laugh. Ooh, 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 ooh. We shall overcome. Ooh, ooh. We shall overcome. When in reality, this movement started in blood. This is serious.